What is wealth management? How does it compare to other forms of asset management? And as an investor, as a retiree, how do you choose the right financial professional? Well, in today's video, I'm going to cover all of that in a general overview. I'm going to dive into what are the kinds of financial professionals out there, and how does wealth management specifically fit in there? But first, I'm Robert Martin, partner at Zenith Retirement Planning and a chartered financial consultant professional. Just so you know, all the information, all the research that I'm going to be covering in this video have been provided by CEG Worldwide, the elite financial advisor coach out there. So with that said, what kinds of financial professionals are out there? How does wealth management fit in there? Well, there's ultimately 4 types of financial professionals. The very first type of financial professional is the investment advisor. This is typically a lot of banks. This can be Vanguard or Fidelity if you don't meet their asset requirements. This is where your money's being managed. This is your traditional asset management. On the other hand, this term here, the financial advisor, you're probably most familiar with, because this is most banks, this is most financial advisor firms out there, where they manage your money and they provide limited planning services. So they'll provide you with income planning, they'll help you with estate planning. However, they stay away from more complex planning topics like business planning or tax planning. So this is also Vanguard and Fidelity if you meet their asset requirement. This is typically your banks, this is your Ameriprise, this is your Edward Jones. On the other hand, you have the next or the third type of financial advisor, the wealth manager. The wealth manager is very similar to the investment advisor and the financial advisor in that they manage money for their clients, but they offer advanced planning beyond the scope of what the previous 2 offer. So the wealth manager does offer tax planning. They offer in-depth estate planning. They offer in-depth business planning, insurance planning, many other elements that the previous 2 don't offer. This is typically your financial planner or your financial consultant. This is a lot of private higher end firms out there that typically require you to have $1 million to work with them. The last one here is the elite wealth manager. What we've seen in the last couple of years is the elite wealth managers only worked with families that have over $100 million. But today, particularly with Zenith Retirement, we've brought all of those services down to the level of a client who has $250,000, $500,000. So the difference here, same thing, manage money for their clients. But with the elite wealth manager, they've gone to great lengths to build a professional network that's in-house that consists of CPAs, estate planning attorneys, Medicare specialists, property and casualty experts, so that when a client comes to see us, they can have all of those elements of their plan handled at a one-stop shop. So in that way, it has enabled those who pursue the elite wealth manager formula or framework to basically serve as their client's personal CFO, personal chief financial officer. So with that said, let's go over what wealth management or elite wealth management actually is. So wealth management, or WM, ultimately equals number 1, investment consulting. Investment consulting plus advanced planning plus relationship management. So investment consulting here, that's your traditional money management. That's analyzing your investments, making sure they're meeting your goals, making sure that you're getting a decent rate of return to keep pace with inflation. This involves using money managers across the nation. Whatever you think money management is, you're probably right, because it's the most common element or feature of any financial plan. The second one here, which is advanced planning, is where elite wealth managers differ. So in advanced planning, you really have 4 areas. The first one that you have is wealth enhancement. Wealth enhancement stands for tax mitigation, decreasing your tax bill, decreasing your fees, doing Roth IRA conversions, doing year-to-year tax planning is all underneath wealth enhancement, keeping more of your hard-earned money. The second area here is wealth protection. And wealth protection involves doing advanced risk management, involving transferring risk to insurance carriers, business planning, making sure that Let's say, for example, you want to keep the money in the family from your son's future ex-wife or your daughter's future ex-husband, then that's where wealth protection would come in and make sure that half your money doesn't end up with someone out of your family, right? The third area here is wealth transfer. And this is making sure that you're transferring your assets in the most cost-efficient way, making sure you're not providing more to Uncle Sam during that period of transfer than you'd like. The last area here is charitable giving. And this is not only giving to charities in a way that capitalizes and maximizes your tax benefit, but also making sure that you're magnifying the charitable impacts of the money you're giving away. Now that's advanced planning. The last part is RM, or relationship management, and that involves usually having a professional network of CPAs, attorneys, and Medicare specialists, all on a team with your financial planner to make sure that you're capitalizing on everything. Folks, I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video.